But before I start on today's video, I would like to introduce our new Instagram account at LSFT Videos. You can see some daily updates on my NX 450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos, and you can reach out to me directly via direct messaging on Instagram if you have any questions. And now, let's start with today's video. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to look at Lexus Australia and what they're saying. Well, Lexus Australia actually produced a press release, and they're saying that they are initiating a customer service exercise for GPS antenna. So what does that really mean? It doesn't really say much, right? Well, it's saying that, and I'm actually guessing, is this a recall or this is actually just a service exercise? So I don't know, in Australia, is a recall called customer service exercise? Or it's just because they haven't sold that many, so then it's not a recall, it's not a safety recall, it's just an exercise to recall to fix certain things. I really don't know. But let's go over this press release and see what this all means. Alright, so it says Lexus Australia will initiate the customer service exercise to correct the GPS antenna on certain NX models sold in Australia. So one thing to keep in mind, Australia NXs are all made in Japan. So the Canadian NXs are not shipped to Australia. It's just too far and it doesn't make sense at all. So all the NXs sold in Australia should have a VIN number that starts with a J. So then they're saying that there's approximately 1,665 NXs involved and only 38 have been delivered to customers. So it seems like they started delivering these NXs and they found a problem. Because they found a problem, they put it on hold. So a lot of you guys in Australia probably have given a VIN number but haven't received your NX because of this issue. So I'm hoping that they will quickly resolve this issue so that they can actually continue to deliver these NXs to you guys, because I know that you've been waiting a long time. So let's read on more information about this so-called customer service exercise. So the 1,665 NXs involved vehicles are equipped with GPS antenna, a wireless harness which connects to the antenna to the data communication module, the DCM. So due to incorrect wiring routing, the GPS antenna will not receive electrical power and will be inoperable during ignition off. Because of an inoperating GPS antenna during ignition off, the vehicle location cannot be identified, and the DCM will not transmit a current location for the stolen vehicle tracking. So I think it's quite important nowadays. I don't know what the scenario is in Australia. Is there a lot of car thefts or anything? But in Canada, this is important, because if you're delivering an NX and we can't even know where the car is, it's going to be a problem. But, well, I guess it's something that, it's good that they caught it. 38 out of the 1,665 being recalled seems to be a good catch. So for the involved vehicles, Lexus dealers will correct the GPS antenna wiring routing free of charge for the vehicle owner. So 38, I'm assuming. The correction will take approximately 0.9 hours, so 1 hour. However, depending on the dealer's work schedule, owners may be required to make their vehicle available for a longer period. Well, again, it's only 38, right? Lexus Australia will contact the owners of the involved vehicles to provide details about the CSE campaign by SMS, email, and or mail to their last known address. I hope it's not snail mail. Customers are asked to keep their contact details up to date so that you can blah 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 blah. Go into that link. So anybody in Australia, if you're one of the 38, make sure your date information is up to date. And I'm assuming it is, because you just probably picked it up, right? And then they're saying that if you have any questions, of course, contact your local preferred Lexus dealer, and then if not, Lexus customer assistance. So they have some Q&As here. So how many models are involved in Australia? So they're saying there's approximately 1,665 NX vehicles involved. So that's quite significant for just Australia themselves. So thinking of the Australian market, it's quite small compared to the overall market of the world. So let's look at here. That says the model name. So we know that there's NX250, 350, 350H, and 450H Plus. So it means all NX models are actually impacted. So looking at, these are the model codes, so some of them are premium, luxuries, or whatever. And I think this is how they have the VIN numbers. So it's JTJ, so all made in Japan. And I think some of it involves which plant that is actually building it. And then they say here the number indicates it's the check digit, so this doesn't matter. And then we have the numbers. So based on here, 02007880 to 02009394. And that's between March 2nd to April 24th. And if this is a linear number, this is about 1,514 vehicles. Then we look at another trim, which is 05013471 to 5530. And that's from March 1st to April 26th. So that's about 2,059 units. When we look at the NX350, so 02010312 to 02011140, and that's from March 2nd to April 21st. So that's about 828 NX350 units. Now we look at the NX350, so this is 8727 to 9870, and that's about 1,143 units, and that's from March 2nd to April 22nd. Then we look at another one here, and that is from 7686 to 8674, and that's about 988 units roughly. So March 1st to April 26th. So it seems like they found it around April 26th. That's when the production has stopped. Now we move over to another variation of the NX350H. So that's 16124 to 18126. And that's from March 2nd to April 24th. And that is about 2,002 units. That's a significant batch here. Then we look at the last of the NX350H, and that's starts 059230 and 9961. And that's from March 1st to April 12th, and that's another 731 units. That seems to be getting more and more, right? So then we look at the plug-in hybrid. So this one definitely is worldwide. 0219957 to 23015. So that is from March 2nd to April 19th. And that's about 3,058 units. So we have some very interesting figures here, because roughly a month and a half, they've actually built 3,058 NX plug-in hybrids. Alright, so when we look at this and total them up, so again, this is making an assumption that this is all linear. So I think it makes sense that these are linear numbers. So when we look at it, NX250, about 3,573 units that are involved. NX350, we talked about it, 828. NX350H, 4,864. And the NX plug-in hybrid, 3,058 units. Okay, so when we look at this, the total number of vehicles impacted worldwide, I'm assuming, is 12,323 units. And Australia has 1,665 units. So this is about 13.5% of vehicles are Australian vehicles. So the second question here says, what is the condition? I think they've already explained it. This is just saying that the antenna, the GPS antenna is actually not electrical powered when the vehicle is off, and it's plugged in incorrectly, and that's why it's not working, and it impacts the stolen vehicle tracking system. And then what it says here, are there any warnings of this condition has occurred? No, there's no advance warning prior to occurrence of this condition. Yes, so the only way to really know is you move your car there and you look at the app, you register, and then you see, okay, where's my car? And it actually doesn't tell you. So, or if you actually have it driven and then you actually have it towed, then you actually don't know where you are, because the last location will probably be when your car was still on. Okay, so what does the remedy involve? So for involved vehicles, Lexus dealers will correct the GPS wiring routing free of charge for vehicle owners. So question number 4, how long will the remedy take? So it's 0.9 hours. Okay. Can I continue to drive the vehicle? Yes, you can continue to drive. In the meantime, if you have any questions, contact them. Does this condition affect other Lexus models? Only model mentioned in the VIN range are involved in the Australian market. My vehicle is affected production range. What should I do? Please contact. Okay. Where do I find my VIN? Okay, I think we all know where it is. And then, will my Lexus be fixed straight away once I make contact with the dealer? And that's just saying that you're going to book the time. So that's it. There's not a lot of information, but it does seem like a small issue. Who said the Japanese manufacturer is perfect? Nobody, because we can obviously see here there's impact. Maybe someone actually plugged into the wrong plug when they're supposed to plug it into the other one, and that's where we have 12,000 vehicles that were impacted. So there we have it, a press release from Lexus Australia. I haven't seen any other releases yet from other markets, and if there is, I'll probably add it to the comments here. But if you do get your notice about it, let me know in the comments below, and hopefully this gets resolved quickly. Alright, I think that's the end of this video, and hopefully this is not too long, and until next time, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and share this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that alert button to get notified when new videos are posted. If you'd like to support the channel, you can definitely provide a super thanks. I'll see you guys again next time in the next video.